What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hollywood Sports bringing you another video with my league guys NBA 2K20. As you can see, my Boston Celtics are 7-1, going up against the 6-3 Dallas Mavericks. Let's do it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Come on and hang out with Hollywood a little bit. And Team Hollywood. Shout out to Team Hollywood, guys. Let's go.
And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on John
we got to play the Wizards, the Warriors, the Kings, and the Suns.
Friday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off.
And before we get going,
guys, as you can tell, I'm still sick, man. I'm still grinding, baby. I'm still grinding.
Walker is a multiple-time All-Star, but from his first seasons in the league,
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to
got a home court advantage, baby. We got an A+ at home.
You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside.
All right, guys,
I'm going to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis, and it's Wright in at the 1. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Cantor in at the 5. Hayward passes to Smart. Hardaway against Hayward. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Dallas. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Ooh!
Blocked the backboard. Block it to
get this one.
Hayward.
Oh, man, he's blocking all my stuff.
Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's all right, Gordon Hayward. That's okay, baby.
Here's Wright.
The Mavericks look like they came to play, boy. Oh.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night. No good on that one.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hayward passes to Smart. Back to Hayward. Over Hardaway. Misses off the left iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he using his length to turn away these shots?
Man, can
you get the ball down court, baby? We got to play running gun basketball
to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Here's Doncic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Walker dishes to Hayward. Back to Walker. Passes to Hayward. The feed now to Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Doncic, here we go. And that one's drained from the low.
Well, he's hot already.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Outside, Walker. Back to Hayward. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Bad pass. They
Now the
covered it.
Mavericks moving it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And in their history, the Dallas Mavericks have never moved up in the draft, and they needed to do so this summer to keep their pick.
Well, you think about it, Greg, they went into it with a little over a 26% chance to move up into the top 4. That did not happen. The Hawks collecting that 10th pick from the Luka Doncic trade.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
the numbers would speak to them.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
Hayward finds Kanter in the corner. Tatum with it. Kanter, the pass to Walker. Boston again missing. Dallas leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. Over Smart. Doncic, no good. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Walker dishes to Kanter. Pass to Tatum. Back to Kanter. The kick out to Walker. The 3 from Tatum.
There you go, Tatum. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Tatum.
The ability to stretch you to deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
Right, the pass to Doncic. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. He's coming off an excellent season, 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kanter. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, more and more, that mid-range game becoming something you've got to deal with when guarding Enes Kanter.
Right against Walker. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Gets a very good look and converts.
Good shot.
Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Walker taking his time here. Tatum kicks to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smart, and it's Boston with another.
And Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart is able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job.
He almost made it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Look at all those banners, man.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here.
The last one's in 2008.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They go all the way back to 1961.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics, trailing by 2. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. On the wing, Doncic and Jackson. And it's Brunson in at the point. Here's Smart. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, I'm not sure what the defense can do. I mean, Marcus Smart just nails a tough jumper with a defender in his grill.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
Here's Porzingis. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Kristaps Porzingis is so agile, mobile, and hostile. You give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
Walker finds Tice. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walker. Cans the 12-footer. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Now, Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smart against Doncic. Stolen by Smart.
Good D, Smart. Oh, man. Tatum's
We're now
open.
about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Clock at 6. Powell dishes to Doncic. Tries again. And no problem from Powell as he finishes at the rim. Powell's got his first points of the game. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, Walker. Over Brunson. Shot's good by Walker.
There we go, Kemba. Let's
got
go,
4
baby.
this quarter. Dallas shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to
Fucking
take
sleeping
shape
right
here.
there.
They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The pass to Tice. Smart with the ball. 6 points for him. Shoots over Doncic. Smart misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends. And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Marcus Smart. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
I love those names, and you're so right. It's fun to watch. What a skill. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors' loss to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened, there's no doubt, D.A. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Celtics trail by 8.
3, man. We got to get out on them.
44 seconds left to play in the first half.
Go.
Brown against Hardaway. With the steal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Walker finds Brown. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And here is Doncic. He's got 8. From deep 3-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Man, impressive work by the Unicorn. Back to pre-injury form tonight. Few people in the league have the length to challenge this shot, and he's got it working.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
We need a second half, baby. We need a good second half.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kemba Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Here's Wright. Count it. Good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Walker. That one is good again. He's straight from the floor with the basket.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Wright dishes to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. Over Smart. Back to Hardaway.
Come on, can't you get the rebound, boy?
4 seconds left. Shot clock at 6.
And his defense is so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now, here's Cantor. Left side, Walker. Over right. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Walker.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. Doncic against Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
And the first one drops. And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220 doors. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where's he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put it. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
Up top, Tice. Right against Walker.
Give me some foul, baby. Give me a foul.
He's taken just 10 shots.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Porzingis. Right outside. Doncic outside. Pulls up. But they get it back. There's Jackson with the three.
Porzingis getting too many rebounds. Come on.
By the Celtics.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And Walker kicks to Cantor. To the paint. Here's Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Walker's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Outside, Porzingis.
Up.
And 2 free throws.
There we go, Cantor. Don't let him go to the basket, baby. Chalk him down.
That's on Enes Kanter.
Well, with Kristaps Porzingis, you love not only the skill, but the passion he plays with. You would never use the descriptor passive with this guy.
First free throw is good. And with Porzingis, as Doris, you mentioned, that energy he has is contagious.
Well, he is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? Porzingis can run the floor in transition. He can face up and shoot with range. He can put it on the deck, and he can play out of the post. What more could you ask?
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Now here's Walker. Brunson covering. Hayward passes to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker's shot is off.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Walker. It's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go
I
to
was
work,
playing more defense, man.
Here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
The walk is hot, baby. Let's go.
Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Here's Marjanovic. He kicks to Curry. Brunson scanning the floor. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Cantor, the pass to Walker. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. The Celtics need to get a shot off for three. Hayward buries the long-range jumper.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 14. Shoots. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Marjanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Seth Curry's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. And Hayward gets it to go.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
The pass to Powell. Williams.
Oh, yeah. Williams is in the game, boy. He blocks shots.
Hayward
right
side. And another basket for Boston.
Assists like that have
we got Gordon going. We got Gordon going, baby.
Terrific ball movement.
Now, Williams, he is a shot blocker. I like it.
Now Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Williams. And Curry, here we go. Here's Powell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he makes that one.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Williams passes to Hayward. Outside Williams on the wing Brown. There's the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, you've got to get out on Jalen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
You guys get a stop. Get a stop.
Brunson with it. Stolen.
Oh, yes. Go.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Oh,
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That
could have been a flagrant foul right there. I guess not really. He fell to the ground really.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Smart's check in. Then for the Mavericks, Doncic comes in for Seth Curry. And it's right in for Jalen Brunson. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Good help, good help, good help.
Marjanovic finds Doncic. Now here's Wright. And the call.
I told you, Williams, he's a shot blocker. He's going after that ball. He going after that ball. Look at that. Look.
And he makes the first. And so Wright nails both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Wright, to the inside. Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We'll work together, baby.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Williams will be at the line shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Pass to Wright. From 12 feet out. That shot off, and it's Boston the other way. And here's Hayward. Pass to Wanamaker. Smart on the wing. Back to Wanamaker. Clock at 4. Tatum, that's for 2.
Oh! What do you think of Tatum?
Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a
we got some balanced scoring going around,
a bunch of hard
man.
work,
Yeah.
and a whole lot of talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around.
Slow it
See
down.
if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Celtics leading by 4. Smart
Give it
dishes
to the man.
to
Give it to the
Walker.
man.
Tatum against Hardaway. Charity stripe shot, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
This is one of Tatum's main strengths. He is a polished shooter who likes working in the mid-range.
Walker against Wright. That one, no good. Excellent D from Cantor. Outside Tatum. 1:30 left in the game. Hayward kicks to Smart. From deep. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And it's good for 2. 11 points for Luka Doncic.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Walker against Wright. A baseline J. Here's Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Well, I love Gordon Hayward's tenacity in the low post. This guy's energy earns him a trip to the stripe.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, in this
Way to bang it, man. Way to bang it. Let's go. Let's close this thing out.
Is impressive. Gordon Hayward is so intense, plays so hard on both ends, and I'll say this to you: his athleticism catches you off guard.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here's Doncic. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
At the line with 1 shot.
That's good from Cantor.
And that could end up being a critical point in this game to give them a 2-possession lead on the technical.
24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul
Win the bonus, baby. Just knock him down.
At the line with Celtics, Kemba Walker. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there.
It's not over, guys. We got to play some deep. It's not over.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the 4th.
Good job, Cantor. Put them big arms up.
23 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
And let Doncic take the shot.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Kemba Walker. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's the pass to Marjanovic. Now Doncic, guarded by Walker. Offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Shooting for Boston, Kemba Walker.
Just knock him down, Kemba. That's all you got to do, baby.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Wright. And here's Porzingis for a 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W.
We're going to get the win, baby.
Fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
We're playing good basketball, guys. We're playing really good basketball.
They faced some
right
challenges, but really held
the Mavericks got off on a good start against us.
On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, what turned this game around tonight?
Came out with energy in the second half. I mean, after we had a little bit of a lull there, called a timeout, and we regrouped and got it together. I thought we played well, shared the basketball. We regrouped.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a different team second half. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
Yeah, man, we had a good game. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So long, everyone.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. You know what to do if you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. And I will see everybody on my next video. Thanks for watching.